The Jenn Royster Show, intuitive guidance to inspire your life, is an inspirational hour that'll take you on an epic metaphysical journey to discover the spiritual approach to life's greatest challenges. Dr. Jenn Royster is an internationally known intuitive counselor, spiritual teacher, and energy healer. Get ready to be transformed from Dr. Jenn's live guided healing meditations and intuitive readings, and unveil the power of connecting to spirit, the angels, and your higher self. Dr. Jenn is passionate about helping you find the answers you're looking for through an inward journey that'll strengthen your connection to spirit and help you trust your intuition. Now, here's your host, Dr. Jenn Royster.
Hello, everyone. It is great to be back with you today. And today we're doing the intuitive painting readings with the angels. And I thought it would be a great time to do that show again. So if you want a painting done, you can call into the show during the hour, 1-800-930-2819. One of my favorite ways to connect with spirit, as you know, we've done this show a few times and it's a little bit more involved because I videotape this while we're doing the live radio show. So it'll be available afterwards so you can see how I was doing these readings. Now, just a little bit, if this is the first time you've ever heard of it, there's lots of different tools you can use in the physical world to connect with spirit. I like to use paint and paintbrushes, one of my favorites. Think of it like using tarot or oracle cards. And you don't really need anything at all, but this just brings color and a lot of fun. And you really forget about being afraid to connect. You just enjoy the process. Now, before we came on the air, I've been setting everything up. So we got a couple of cameras going. So we have brushes. I have a little bit of everything out because I just felt that this was going to be very interesting and a very different variety of messages that the angels wanted to bring through, especially Raphael. Because yesterday we had the November 11. We had the 1111 energy, which is always amazing. Okay, that's big numbers for transformation and manifesting what you're thinking about or what you're focusing on. And then we also had the new moon in Scorpio, which is really going to kick it up a little bit so we can really bring into our life what we really, really want. Now, I really, really want my painting in my life. And I asked, can we do this? And they said, absolutely, Jenn. In fact, we love that because that's part of your passion. So you can do that in your life with things that you enjoy. You can find ways to integrate so much that you love, because really, if you're working on your passions and you're allowing it into your life, you are working with your life purpose because you came in with those passions. And anything that you absolutely love, that you have plenty of energy to and enthusiasm to do, that really should be in your life. That brings joy. And that is the true essence of what life purpose is. Now, he's already given me a couple of interesting messages that I'm going to go ahead and start with because, sometimes people are, I don't know, I can't see it. Well, that's okay because I had plenty of messages to do. But if you want to call in, you absolutely can. But the first one that he wanted me to do, obviously, Archangel Raphael works with green colors. That's a renewal and new. Think of new foliage in the spring. And he wanted me to really work with this green. So I've got a couple of greens out. So I'm going to start with putting some on the palette. And you will hear probably a little bit of noise over here with all the stuff I got going on over here. And he asked me to also bring and pull out a brush that's called a fan brush. People that paint would know what that is, and I'll show it to you in just a moment. But I thought it was interesting. He's never had me use the fan brush. This is the fan brush. Looks like a half fan, So immediately, what he was bringing to me was bring in and use the fan. And fans are used to kind of flow things a lot of times in painting. And it was more of a, it was more of a have a base and start. And it almost looks like grass that I'm painting right now in a really bright green. And it was almost as if start from the center and fan out. Now, immediately I'm going, okay, what are we doing? It's beautiful. It's green. And he's saying, take it and let it radiate. Your love that comes from within you, if you are using, if you are allowing self-love into your life, then you are bringing healing into your environment, including the people that are around you or that interact with you, people that are part of your relationship. And it was like letting this beautiful energy of love flow from you out. Now, how do we do that if we don't feel like we have any? You have to have self-love. Self-love is very important. It's the essence of what love is, because if the divine love is within you, and we all have that spark, then if you allow that to be a part of your life, then the rest just comes naturally. It's an unlimited flow of energy. You're not going to feel drained, and you can absolutely allow that to flow out. We really can't give another what we don't have within us. So if you want to give a lot of love and you want to help support a lot of people out there that need it, or animals, or whatever your passion is, what you want to help do, have gratitude for yourself and have love for who you are. Allow that to be. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm not trying to paint masterpieces here. I'm just using color and brush strokes to help the message come through. Very different from, doing a very detailed painting. You can do this too. You don't even have to feel like you have any art skills. It isn't about that. It's about allowing those messages and that intuition and that the angels to work with you and kind of take you on these impulses of grab this color and grab that brush or that tool. You can even use sponges. You can even use sponges. Like I have a sea sponge, different sea sponges here that are great. Paper towels, your hands. You could use crayons. You could do whatever you want. Okay, if you wanted to try this out, I've had several people that listen to the show try it, and they were having a blast, because you don't realize, oh my gosh, I had no idea this would be so fun. Look at how popular those adult coloring books are now. It's similar. It's very similar. So it's allowing yourself to get away from the ordinary. And when you do that and you take yourself into this different place, it helps your conscious mind detach from all those things that are worrying you all day, every day. And it helps you free up so you can receive the messages. That's the part that I really like. It can allow you to do that. Now, the other thing that I'm getting is this is a iridescent gold. It's a bit of a shiny gold, kind of like metal, and it's having me bring that one out. So I'm going to grab that. It's just a regular brush, and we'll go to break here in just a moment. But the gold, that's a high energy frequency with divine, okay? It's telling me to go right through the center at the foundation of the painting, okay? Oh, gold is beautiful. I love gold. I see visions of gold a lot, and it's having it come around, and now what it's looking like is the top of someone's head like a crown, and it's the gold flowing, and then it just kind of bleeds into the green that feathered out, and it's basically painting a beautiful crown of love. And I'm thinking, wow, because I don't know what I'm going to paint. I don't even know what colors. I didn't have any colors out on the palette until we started the show, because I'm allowing this to be in the moment and real for whoever's listening in this moment. So this is for all of us, guys. This one is for all of us. And I I'm so full of gratitude that I can do this. Now, like I said, You can call in if you'd like. We're videotaping this, so you'll be able to see this. And some people have, requested that they have their painting if they want, and we'll get that to you, the original that we're doing. This first one was from Archangel Raphael. It's a beautiful crown with gold foundation and a beautiful fresh green of healing and love that is flowing and radiating out. Think of it that way, because your crown chakra is your connection to spirit. So this is a beautiful thing that is for all of us. Now we're going to take a short break. We're talking about painting with the angels today. I'm working and doing intuitive paintings. We're working with all the messages that are here for you right now. And because we just went through a big one yesterday with 11/11, and for, like 48 hours right after that new moon, and that energy, it's really potent. I thought, what a great timing to do the intuitive painted readings. And the angels are here, and the messages are all for all of us. So I'm going to be doing that throughout the show, painting messages for all of us. And if you call in, we'll paint one just for you. I'm Dr. Jenn. You're listening to The Jenn Royster Show. We'll be right back after the break.
Tune in to The Jenn Royster Show, intuitive guidance to inspire your life. This amazing show is an inspirational hour that will take you on an epic metaphysical journey to discover the spiritual approach to life's greatest challenges. Dr. Jenn is an internationally known intuitive counselor, spiritual teacher, and energy healer. Call in for intuitive readings and visit JennRoyster.com for more information. Are you ready to feel empowered and trust your own intuition? Now you can learn how with intuitive counselor and spiritual teacher Dr. Jenn Royster. Intuition, the 8th Chakra Connection, is a 4-week online workshop that's highly recommended for those ready to take their intuition to the next level. This intensive workshop will explore the access point to spirit, known as the seat of the soul. Learn how to connect with your higher self and the angelic realm. Explore the Akashic records or a past life. Learn at your own pace with access to your workshop at any time. Sign up now for Intuition, the 8th Chakra Connection at JennRoyster.com. JennRoyster.com.
Are you overwhelmed by other people's energy? Do you constantly suffer with emotional drain, exhaustion, or physical illness? You may be highly sensitive to energy and not aware of your powerful connection to spirit. Dr. Jenn Royster is an intuitive spiritual counselor and energy healer that works with the angelic realm and has helped thousands of empathic souls successfully release negative energies, reclaim their personal power, and thrive. Life is to be enjoyed, not just endured. Book your private phone session today at JennRoyster.com.
We are back. I'm Dr. Jenn. You're listening to the Jenn Royster Show. If you are just tuning in, we're having one of those special shows where I'm videotaping at the same time. You'll be able to watch that later after the live broadcast, but I'm doing the intuitive painted readings with the angels today. And we already did our first one with Archangel Raphael. And I'm going to have all of this posted on my website later. Give me at least a day to get all of that up. It takes a little while to get all those things ready and processed, but at jennroyster.com, JENNROYSTER.com, I'll have everything. We'll also post it to the social medias if you follow over there. Now, while we were in break, I had another one coming through, and this one was coming from Michael, Archangel Michael. These messages are for everyone. They told me they had several for everybody. I went, wow, okay. But you are free and welcome to call in if you want to. 1-800-930-2819 for your own intuitive painted reading. And you'll be able to receive that later if you'd like. We'll have those up for you if you want those. You just have to let us know over at my website. Now, Archangel Michael came in, and he's coming in about that Scorpio new moon, because he basically is saying it's time to just quit messing around. I went, whoa, quit messing around. He's like, nope, it's time to get serious. Scorpio energy can help push. It's almost like those things that you're just not tolerating anymore. It's helping to show you what those are, things that you may need to release or let go of, things like that. So he had me picking up a very vivid orange and putting some of that on the palette. And I'm like, where are we going? Where are we going? So it's orange. And I'm thinking, okay, what are we doing? And, oh, okay, thank you. Picking up a sea sponge. I don't know. I have to wait and listen, right? It's kind of in the moment. Talk about feeling brave enough to do this. I have no idea what we're doing until we do it. So dampened that sea sponge a little bit. And this orange, he's wanting me to I'm putting it on with the sea sponge. It's kind of going in a blotted, putting it out there, just putting it out there. And it's a scattered feeling. And now I understand what he's saying. He's like, okay, it's because it is scattered. He says, if you're feeling scattered, maybe you're having a little trouble focusing. This orange is representing your vitality or your energy. That's what he's saying. It's like it's just scattered. It's kind of going in a lot of different directions. And when that happens, you feel drained. You feel worn out. You feel like, well, how do I stop feeling scattered? So I'm asking, I'm like, okay, you've shown me that we have some scattered energy in some of the people listening. I've felt that actually. I have felt that recently, and I had to just stop everything. So now he brings in a painting knife. So I've got the painting knife. And what color are we going with now? Ooh, we're going with a red. Really getting serious with these colors here, red and orange. Yeah, like I said, it's not a masterpiece. It's about the energy of the color and the tool. The knife usually is a real serious tool about just cutting right through. So I've got the palette knife here. And he's just saying, we've got to just get through this. We've got to do this. And so when you're cutting through the, he has me just going right through this with the knife. When you're cutting through the scattered, you're looking to find ways to ground. If we are spending 24/7 trying to be that connection, sometimes that spiritual thing can be a little bit too ungrounded feeling. It's very important to remember that you are in a physical body. And he has me coming down from the left, okay, the left side, my left side, down right through and coming across. I see what he's doing. He's doing the energy of connecting the left and the right side of our energy. We have left brain energy, which is our analytical energy. We have right brain energy, which is our new creative energy. I understand what he's saying now. And he's saying left because it was like left brain, like that's your analytical side. He's like, you've got to get a connection back over to the right side, and don't hesitate with that. Sometimes you may find that you are over processing, or you find that you're getting caught in doing too many analytical things and you're not allowing that spiritual side of you, because we're in a time right now where we have to do a lot of creating of something brand new. That's going to be very right-brained. Now, you'll get worn out if you're not used to doing that. So you want to have a back and forth balance. So he's tying and connecting. And so then he brings it in again. And then he's saying, and it's okay to go back. Oh, he's going right. I'm not, that's weird with me because I'm using this hand. But he wants me to go the other way. So it's kind of like making a big X. It is in the red, but he's Xing out the scattered. He's Xing out the scattered, not in a negative way at all. He put a red X right over top all that scattered orange energy. I'm like, wow, I never know what these guys are going to do with me. So he's like, let's get this balanced. It's Xing it out because you're connecting the dots back and forth, connecting your right and left brain energy in your thought process. We have a lot of creating we are busy doing right now. If you haven't been feeling that, it really surprises me. Maybe you've chosen not to, and everybody can do that. You can choose not to do anything. When we are in a creative place, it's a brand new thing. We're going to be out of our comfort zone. We're not going to know the next step. We're not going to really know what's coming or going. We're going to feel kind of in the dark and new, and you may even feel clumsy about it. You may feel like, I don't even know what I'm doing. That's exactly really where you want to be to create something new. Because guess what? If you're not presuming or assuming what that outcome is going to be, which is more of a left brain thing to do, like it's always turned out this way, or this is the way we always go about it. And if you don't know that from one moment to the next while you're trying to work out a new way of approaching, you're going to have a lot more success. Yes, it's like, whoa, that was hard. It is hard at first. When you're creating a master plan in your life, yeah, it's going to take a little bit of effort. You have to put the effort in. I mean, I know that I've been doing a lot of that. I've been changing things up a lot. And boy, I'm just getting started on that. I'm going to be changing up a whole lot of things. And I have to put 2 or 3 hours into just bringing this into a radio show because of all the setup to record it. I mean, what's painting if you couldn't see it, at least later? You know, the live thing's a whole different ballgame that we don't have quite worked out yet. And if I can figure that out, we will do that. But I have the energy to do this. And I know that this will lead to something else. And that's what I'm saying to you. What do you have that you're procrastinating about? Or do you feel scattered? Do you feel too tired, or you don't have any energy? Are you feeling burned out? You got to look at, is there a different way to approach it? Or is there something that you need to let go of? Maybe it just needs to go away completely. What if that's the case? It has to just go away. Oh my gosh. Now, if you have X'd out all this scatteredness, now that's what he's done in this one. It's the scattered energy and that orange. We want to bring, and orange also represents the second chakra with creativity. We want to X out the scatteredness of that. And we want to bring it back into the center. We want to harness it and focus that energy into an outcome or a plan. So if you're trying to do too many things at the same time, that's going to make you feel scattered. If you're listening to what everybody else wants you to do and you don't really feel it, that's going to wear you out. And this energy that came in yesterday, I was loving it yesterday. Now, the day before, this energy that came in on 11/11 with that new moon, I went, okay, we're getting serious now. But the night before, oh my goodness, before it came in, all night long I was awake. All night long, and I could feel huge thing. And I do this all the time. You would think I'd be cleared, but there's always something, especially empathic people will feel like there's always something to clear. And that's what it is for me too. And if I don't let it happen, that's going to wear me out. Tremendous clearing all night long, wide awake. It was a different kind of vibrational frequency I was feeling, and I knew it was different, but I wasn't afraid of it. I wasn't afraid of it. I'm wondering if, and I kept thinking, I wonder if anybody else is feeling this vibration, if they're feeling this fiery heat that's almost feels icy. And it was something very, very different. It was not the norm. And I thought, well, okay, if, and my logic comes in, it's like, well, if you don't find an energetic connection to this, make sure you're okay. Well, the next day, I felt like I had more vitality after this whole night of whatever was going on. I felt like I had had a healing from somewhere. And I just kept smiling. I felt excited. I didn't know why. I thought, wow, now that's what you're looking for. So we're going to take a short break. We are painting intuitive readings. I'm Dr. Jenn. You're listening to the Jenn Royster Show. We'll be right back.
Tune in to the Jenn Royster Show, intuitive guidance to inspire your life. This amazing show is an inspirational hour that will take you on an epic metaphysical journey to discover the spiritual approach to life's greatest challenges. Dr. Jenn is an internationally known intuitive counselor, spiritual teacher, and energy healer. Call in for intuitive readings and visit JennRoyster.com for more information. Are you ready to feel empowered and trust your own intuition? Now you can learn how with intuitive counselor and spiritual teacher Dr. Jenn Royster. Intuition, the 8th Chakra Connection, is a 4-week online workshop that's highly recommended for those ready to take their intuition to the next level. This intensive workshop will explore the access point to spirit, known as the seat of the soul. Learn how to connect with your higher self and the angelic realm. Explore the Akashic records or a past life. Learn at your own pace with access to your workshop at any time. Sign up now for Intuition, the 8th Chakra Connection at JennRoyster.com. JennRoyster.com.
Are you overwhelmed by other people's energy? Do you constantly suffer with emotional drain, exhaustion, or physical illness? You may be highly sensitive to energy and not aware of your powerful connection to spirit. Dr. Jenn Royster is an intuitive spiritual counselor and energy healer that works with the angelic realm and has helped thousands of empathic souls successfully release negative energies, reclaim their personal power, and thrive. Life is to be enjoyed, not just endured. Book your private phone session today at JennRoyster.com.
are back. I'm Dr. Jenn. You're listening to the Jenn Royster Show, and we're doing one of the intuitive paintings with the angels today. And I'm having a great time. We have lots of messages for everyone. We just went through that big 11/11 with the Scorpio new moon. What a great opportunity with a new moon and that energy of manifesting to really bring in something new. Now, maybe it means that you've now, with the first two, we're going to work on bringing that love, that self-love in. That was with Raphael. That was the first one. The second one was with Michael, and it was about we've got to get rid of that scattered energy. Okay, now this one is coming in as well with Raphael because he's pretty much the angel that came in for the month of November, and he's all about healing. He's all about healing whatever it is, anything in your life, healing relationships, healing your health, healing your health, healing, your heart, your emotions. All of the above are all connected to who you really are. Now, the higher self is going to start, if you haven't felt it already, the higher self within you, everybody's got one, it's going to start nudging a little bit. You're going to feel that. That's where that Scorpio is going to come in and just, okay, I just can't do it like this. I just can't do this anymore. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to pretend like I do. Is that you? Are you feeling like that? So Raphael comes in again, and now we're reaching for a blue, and this is a lighter blue, kind of like a royal blue. I'm putting the colors out after he tells me because I have no idea what he wants. I'm also putting on the palette a bit of a really pretty violet. I think this is a transparent one, I believe. Yes, it is. That's kind of cool. And just to give that hue. Now, here's what I've got coming in. This is softening the edges of this intensity. I'm feeling the softening. Let's ease up here on ourselves. So had me grab what I call a mop brush. It's just a big one like this. That's kind of a soft. You'll see it in the video. That's what I'm doing here. I'm showing in the video, and it softens. So think about softening the blows, softening the feeling of overwhelm. And with the blue, it brings in a softness and a peacefulness. That brings in peacefulness. And it has me just kind of just gently putting it on the table on the paper in a circular motion. It feels, and it's going circular like a storm would go, like a vortex. But this is not a storm. This is more of an energy, and I'm going around and around. And he's having me take that peacefulness counterclockwise into this circular motion that feels like a lot of energy, just bringing the peace in. We're kind of kicking out that intensity that we've had. And, we want to allow peace to come in. Now, if you feel like you have a lot of energetic weight to you right now, you will probably feel some clearing that needs to be done, or you feel that something's stuck. This is a great meditative thing. You could do this with a pencil. You could do this with any kind of crayon. You could just do this, just doodling, with ink. But doing a circular counterclockwise is a great way to move the energy out. I suggest using the color blue because it's a color of peacefulness. And then what we do is we want to feel this energy moving out of us, right? So it's moving out of us on the counterclockwise with whatever chakra or wherever you may feel that. If you're not familiar with chakras, ask the angels to help you and give you whatever it is you need. I love that part. You may feel a craving for a new food or a different food or something to get rid of. That's an incredibly powerful thing to start working on, cleaning up your diet and cleaning up whether you exercise or don't exercise, and just bringing life and healthy energy to your cells. That will help you on the spiritual journey as well. Now, we go clockwise with this other color that I have here, and I'm going to use a different brush. It just feels like it needs to be more pronounced. And this is a very light color. It's kind of a sheer color, but it's going to go over top. And it has a little bit of that iridescent in it as well. But this is that violet, and we're going to bring it out. We're going to go back into a clockwise. Counterclockwise is cleaning out your chakras. Clockwise is bringing energy in. So we're bringing in, like, this always makes me think of the purple violet, but now it has these little sparkles in it, which also represents the diamond violet flame. And that is quite the new one that we have access to now. You can look and research that and look into that, because that's very powerful. Violet is a high frequency. It's higher chakras. It's allowing this beautiful energy to come in. The new energy really wants to fill every nook and cranny of your being, so it can help you be at a higher frequency, help you be who you really are, help you move forward. And so I love that this violet is coming through, and it's beautiful. It's just a sheer coming over top with the peacefulness. So we were cleaning out. Now, what chakra for you is feeling like that? Chakras are a whole study in themselves. So if you are feeling a lack of confidence, or you're second guessing, that could be the third chakra, which is right at your solar plexus. Are you feeling any disturbances with digestion? Do you feel like you always have your hands crossed in front of you? Things like that. Are the emotions kicking in? Are you feeling that could be the heart chakra. And if you're having a lot of throat, ear, nose, and throat, things like that, fifth chakra. What's going on with your communication? Now, the body will talk to us in many ways to help us understand. This is pretty. This violet is just beautiful. I'm loving it. And just the simple movement of the energy. So I was feeling that, and I had that intention. And as I was going into the counter, I was thinking, for all of us, like, let's clear this out. And that's with Archangel Michael. I'm not sure if I mentioned that. I apologize. But that is with Michael, to clear and help you detach. The energies right now will help you do that. And then when we brought in that purple violet iridescent, that's like the diamond sparkle. It's just reflective. Whoa, I love it. And now it brings another intensity to this energy. And if you allow yourself to visualize that right now, just visualize what I was doing. If you're listening to this live, you visualize this counterclockwise of this blue. And blue doesn't feel very threatening. It's a great color to use to go in with healing, because it's peaceful and gentle. It doesn't feel aggressive. Like, I wouldn't use red personally. It's too intense. If you're very highly sensitive, I recommend a blue color to go in for clearing. Because here's the thing, if that intention is to clear, you can use anything. Absolutely. Because the thoughts and where you're focusing that mind energy is the whole point. That's where you want to go with it. That's what you want to do. When I brought in the violet and we went clockwise, we're allowing that flame to be inside of that incredible flame. And that is the thing in the metaphysical world. The diamond violet, or the violet flame, is where it can consume whatever needs to go away. It can help you. It can protect. I love it. I love it. I could go on and on and on about that. And I'm actually very distracted at the colors that I have right now, because it's so pretty. It's just, I can feel an energy of movement in that. Now, this is for everybody, because whether you're wanting to or not, I'm sure you've experienced something in this year that has just changed a lot for you. I'm offering ways that are different than maybe you've ever tried or thought of, just to get you out of the box and out into something else that can help you clear up and free things up. So, boy, this moves fast when I'm painting. I get lost in it. But we are due for another break already, my goodness. So, we're talking about intuitive paintings with the angels, and that's what I'm doing on the show. I'm video recording it. You can grab it at JennRoyster.com afterwards. And we're going to take that short break. I'm Dr. Jenn. You're listening to The Jenn Royster Show. We'll be right back.
Tune in to the Jenn Royster Show, intuitive guidance to inspire your life. This amazing show is an inspirational hour that will take you on an epic metaphysical journey to discover the spiritual approach to life's greatest challenges. Dr. Jenn is an internationally known intuitive counselor, spiritual teacher, and energy healer. Call in for intuitive readings and visit JennRoyster.com for more information. Are you ready to feel empowered and trust your own intuition? Now you can learn how with intuitive counselor and spiritual teacher Dr. Jenn Royster. Intuition, the 8th Chakra Connection, is a 4-week online workshop that's highly recommended for those ready to take their intuition to the next level. This intensive workshop will explore the access point to spirit, known as the seat of the soul. Learn how to connect with your higher self and the angelic realm. Explore the Akashic records or a past life. Learn at your own pace with access to your workshop at any time. Sign up now for Intuition, the 8th Chakra Connection at JennRoyster.com. JennRoyster.com.
Are you overwhelmed by other people's energy? Do you constantly suffer with emotional drain, exhaustion, or physical illness? You may be highly sensitive to energy and not aware of your powerful connection to spirit. Dr. Jenn Royster is an intuitive spiritual counselor and energy healer that works with the angelic realm and has helped thousands of empathic souls successfully release negative energies, reclaim their personal power, and thrive. Life is to be enjoyed, not just endured. Book your private phone session today at JennRoyster.com.
We are back for the last segment. Wow, it always goes so fast when we're doing the paintings, and I just want to keep going. And so here it is. And I loved it. I didn't know what we were going to do for this last segment. If you're just tuning in, what the heck is she talking about? You're listening to the Jenn Royster Show. I'm Dr. Jenn. We're doing intuitive painted readings with the angels for everyone. And we've already done 3. So I'm videotaping, and you'll be able to see that at my website, JennRoyster.com, JennRoyster.com. I'll have it up on my YouTube channel as soon as we have that video ready. But what we have for the last one, now they had us clearing, they had us, okay, you've got to get focused on that self-love. And then it was about releasing things that need to go away. And, there'll always be a little bit of that all the time. We always hear this, oh, it's a big time for releasing. The reason it's such a big time now is because there's an energy that keeps just coming in waves that's helping us change humanity for the better. And those that are catching that train, they are finding that their life is changing in incredible ways. You don't want to be afraid of change. You want to embrace it. And so with this last one, it is coming in, and I'm seeing an entire field. So I'm going to start right away here because it's just a few minutes. Um, it's an entire field of flowers. It's like a flower thing. It's just beautiful. So I have the blue again, and I'm doing this flower. Okay, I've got a blue flower, kind of like a hydrangea, those drangia, and that's what it looks like. And it's about allowing yourself to bloom where you're planted. You've heard that before, bloom where you're planted. But we're blooming and we're planting new seeds. That development and that new creativity is planting the new seeds for a better way, a better life, a better world, a better everything. So it's like these flowers, these beautiful flowers, and they're coming up in blue because it's the peace color. Because as we ascend, that's where we're going. And I love that part. This is a peace message from all your angels, from your guardian angels, from Michael, from Raphael, that it's time to heal. It's time to bring the peace in. It's time to allow that. So I'm grabbing some other brushes now. And it's just time to move forward. So it has me going with I'm going to grab this red and a little bit of this dark color, kind of going into the center. And the dark is getting smaller than the red. That's what the dark. I was like, what's the dark? And it's the parts of us that we are releasing and healing. That darkness. It's the dark is like smaller than the blue, which is the bigger part, and I like that. It's just like we're getting rid of all that. We're releasing that, and we're going to let it all go. So you're looking for ways that you can let go of what drains you, wears you out, you just don't have any tolerance for anymore. And you don't have to be, violent. You don't have to be aggressive. You just have to make a choice for yourself. We get into a place where we're getting upset about things because we're letting people tell us what to do. We're doing what they think we should do. This time is going to really challenge you to, why don't you beat your own drum? Why don't you go find your own path? I'm definitely feeling it, and I've always wanted to do things like that anyway. But for a while, sometimes I won't go there. Well, it's not letting it sit still now. It's just really, really wanting it to happen. And when you have a life that is coming through and you're allowing yourself to bloom and to flourish and to be a brand new, these are plants, these are like, it's time to be new and different. Get think of it like, you're getting new plants, something different from your garden. A garden is your life. They are really showing me this analogy. It's like the garden is your life. You're planting something new. You've never tried this plant before. Think of that as you've never tried this path before. You've never tried to do this before. Well, now's a great time to do that because you have so much support. You have so much love that wants to come in and fill your life. So, Raphael is very much wanting to help you heal. Raphael wants to help you release whatever needs to go away that's in your way. And then the creativity wants to come in, and Gabriel comes in. Thank you, Gabriel. Gabriel comes in at the end of the show. Gabriel comes in because that is a creative. She, I always say she, but angels don't have a gender. But Gabriel is great for the creative side of things. The whether you want to write, you want to paint like I do. I want to do a little bit of everything. I feel like a kid sometimes. I just want to do it all at the same time. And that's one of my things that I have to, can we narrow that focus a little bit? They're always on me about that. But Gabriel can help you with creative ideas that you can then ask Michael, which is a great partner for life purpose, career path, releasing things that need to move away, and get you going in a proactive way. Now, Raphael wants to help you heal. If you've got some things that need healing, you're feeling overwhelmed, you're feeling toxic, whether it's physical, emotional. If you're feeling afraid of you're afraid, now's the time to ask for some help, and ask for some help beyond this physical world. I'm telling you, I had more help when I did that, and I wasn't afraid to do that. I wasn't afraid to change from what I grew up with. I wasn't afraid to learn more. And the more you learn, the more you feel alive. So find that thing in your life, that thing, that place, that project, whatever it is that you really want to do. You've always wanted to do it. And don't worry about, it's almost like do it without worrying about the success of it. Don't be afraid to fail a few times, because the more you do that, you learn something else. And just don't be afraid to go for it and try things. This is an incredible life to live. And you're here at an amazing time. And with this manifesting energy coming in and all the things that are happening right now, you want to make the most of it. And thank you so much for being with me on the show today. We're already out of time. I just can't believe how fast this goes. But I'm going to get this video together. It does take me a day or so to get it together. So as soon as I have it out, I'll post it to the social medias. It will be on my website, my YouTube channel. If you would like to see what angels painted for you today. These paintings today were for everyone. And I really loved it, because I just thought, wow, what a beautiful thing. So go and find those ideas to plant in your own garden of your life and start nurturing it. Start giving it what it needs. Start giving it what it needs to grow and flourish and be a beautiful garden in your own life. I'm Dr. Jenn. Thank you so much for listening, and we will see you here next time on the Jenn Royster Show. Namaste.
You've been listening to The Jenn Royster Show, intuitive guidance to inspire your life. Dr. Jenn Royster is an internationally known intuitive counselor, spiritual teacher, and energy healer. Imagine having the ability to use your innate positive energy to dissolve the stuckness in your life, whether it's emotional, physical, or spiritual, through this incredible dynamic show. If you've missed any part of this show or any other show, visit www.jennroyster.com.